Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel for all pocket watch enthusiasts. Today, I'm presenting a very special piece, a universal watch featuring a Roskopf System movement, one of the most popular and widely sold mechanisms of its time. Simple, robust, and affordable, this system made it possible for anyone to own a reliable pocket watch. The Roskopf System was invented by the Swiss watchmaker Georges Frederick Roskopf. Now, let's take a closer look at its history and main features. Have you ever wondered how a simple and affordable watch could change the entire world of watchmaking? Today, we're going to look at a fascinating example, a watch branded universal, but powered by a Roskopf System movement. In the mid-19th century, one man had a revolutionary idea to create a reliable mechanical watch that anyone could afford. His name was Georges Frederick Roskopf, and his invention forever changed the way watches were designed and built. In this video, we'll explore the story, the mechanics, and the legacy of this ingenious system, the true watch of the people. To understand why this movement is so important, we need to go back to 1867. At that time, mechanical watches were luxury items, handmade, intricate, and expensive. Only the wealthy could own one. Roskopf, a Swiss watchmaker living in La Chaux-de-Fonds, believed that everyone should be able to tell the time accurately, not just the upper class. He dreamed of creating a working man's watch, robust, simple, and affordable. This idea went completely against the Swiss tradition of precision and prestige. But Roskopf didn't want to compete with luxury. He wanted to democratize time. Roskopf's philosophy was clear: build a watch that was durable, practical, and inexpensive. He began by stripping the traditional movement down to its essentials, focusing on functionality over ornamentation. He removed unnecessary parts, used simpler and more affordable materials, and designed a structure that was not only easy to assemble but also straightforward to repair, something extremely important for watches meant for everyday use. The result was what we now call the Roskopf System, a movement that perfectly balanced simplicity with ingenuity. Roskopf also paid careful attention to robustness and longevity. He knew that his watches would be carried by workers, sailors, and soldiers, so reliability was more important than luxury. Many watchmakers at the time doubted that something so simple could actually function accurately, and some even dismissed it as too crude. But Roskopf proved them wrong. His design was not only functional and reliable, it was a commercial success, quickly gaining popularity among ordinary people who previously could not afford a mechanical watch. In many ways, his system revolutionized the watch industry by showing that affordability and quality could coexist. Now, let's take a closer look inside this universal watch, which uses exactly this kind of movement. Instead of the traditional lever escapement, Roskopf used what's known as a pin lever escapement, a brilliant and cost-effective simplification. In a classic lever escapement, tiny jewels called pallets interact with the escape wheel, requiring precise cutting and adjustment. Roskopf replaced these jewels with simple metal pins, making the mechanism cheaper and easier to produce. Another innovation was the single-plate design. Instead of multiple bridges and cocks, the movement used a single main plate, allowing faster assembly. He also reduced the number of jewels dramatically. While a traditional movement might use 15 or more, Roskopf's used few or none, relying on plain bearings instead. The result, as we can see in this universal watch, is a strong, simple, and easily reparable mechanism, ideal for everyday use and built to last. When Roskopf first presented his system, many in the Swiss watch industry laughed at it. They said it was too crude, too basic to be taken seriously. But the public loved it. The Roskopf watch, and others built with the same system, like this universal, became incredibly popular among workers, farmers, and soldiers. These watches were affordable, reliable, and tough, designed for real life, not luxury. Over the following decades, millions of watches using the Roskopf system were produced across Europe and beyond. This marked the beginning of industrial, affordable watchmaking long before quartz or digital technology existed. The impact was so great that the name Roskopf itself became synonymous with a practical, people's watch. And even today, many of these pieces, like the one you're seeing here, still run perfectly, proving the intelligence and durability of the design. Georges Frederick Roskopf showed the world that true innovation doesn't always mean more complexity. Sometimes it means simplifying the right things. His system gave rise to watches like this universal, humble machines full of history and purpose. The Roskopf movement may not be luxurious, but it has its own kind of beauty, the beauty of function, resilience, and brilliant simplicity. So next time you see a watch marked Roskopf, remember, you're looking at a piece of horological history, built for the people and made to stand the test of time. Thank you for watching the video until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always do my best, with passion, for all pocket watch enthusiasts. If you can, please subscribe to the channel and don't miss the upcoming videos.